Okay, so now we're recording with our friend Renzo. As always, we don't know the topic. We're going to try to find out what are the topics. So, what is on your mind, Renzo? What are the topics that you're bringing to the table?
Well, yesterday, a friend in a WhatsApp group uh, takes a lot of interesting message. It's meet women is very similar to go to the casino.
Interesting. I like the shit. Okay, explain me. Shit.
And, and for me, it's what the fuck.
Huh?
But well, for the people who never go to a casino, don't usually go to a casino is a perfect place to lose the time, to
Yeah.
lose the focus of all the important things. Because when you enter to the casino, uh, you don't, in any place, you don't have a timer. The
Yeah.
clock, it's a,
It's close,
don't,
right? It's totally close. You don't see that
it's
what
totally
time.
closed. The
Yeah.
timer
Yeah.
and the carpet in the alfombra
Yeah. Yeah.
carpet,
Totally carpet. Yeah.
it's too colorful. So you don't want to lose, you don't want to look down and you don't want to look up. You focus on the table of your gambling table.
Interesting. So they make annoying to see in other directions, so you can just
Ex-
focus in the machine. Interesting.
exactly.
Okay. Okay.
And well, you never bet in real money. You bet in
Chips.
a chips, plastic chips, so you don't feel you lose a lot of money. You only feel you lose a lot of plastic chips. So well, um, in the casino you don't have the control of the result, and it's so interesting because you can lose or win. You can win a little, or you can lose too expensive.
Yeah.
But in the casino, have a golden rule. You can bet something you are not willing to lose.
Okay.
And when you meeting women is similar because you don't want to lose your dignity, you don't want to lose your respect, you don't want to lose your self love, and you you don't want to, I don't know how can I say, arrastrado,
Yeah,
emocionado
you don't want to be dragged by
by
your
women.
crowd. Yeah, yeah. And you know something that you just remind me about the casino is that there is this idea that, oh, if I win, I walk away. But usually with women, it's kind of the same. It's like if you win, you need to protect because now they try to come back to to scratch you for that little win that you that blow job. Now they want to share for that. No, no, no. I already received a blow job. Fuck you. But continue, please.
Well, it's it's very similar because
Yeah.
when you meeting to the woman, uh, if you feel you lose a little of time, the women notice that, and okay, the men are in that moment are boring to me, so now I can near more to them. So my dinner is security.
Yeah, my money is safe. Yeah, yeah, totally. Okay,
And
that's interesting analogy. I like it.
and well, that's it for me.
Ye-
When I read that message yesterday, oh my god,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, totally makes sense. Yeah, I think that's why we need to control the bets, right? How much money are we willing to lose? Because,
exactly.
for example, and this apply for everything in investment and women, right? So if we have, I don't know, let's put a number. Let's say that we have a 200 soles. So okay, I can test maybe 50 soles in four different women, right? So I'm not going to go mostly just 200 in one. But at the same time, they want to do the opposite. They want to know, oh, if you love me, you will invest. Yeah, but first show me the thing, right? So like, it's the power of negotiation. I think most people will be better off if they know how to negotiate. But that's my conspiracy theory that the university and the school they never taught us how to negotiate. Because if you know how to negotiate, your life become easy mode.
Exactly, totally agree.
Yeah.
Because the the good way to, I don't know, I don't usually go to the casino, but I think the good way is you have a specific money, and in your mind you don't have more money to lose. If
Yeah.
you lose 50, okay, I lose 50, but I have, I don't know, 500 soles in my bedroom, and okay, that's it, 50 soles.
Yeah.
But a lot of pajerazos, okay, uh, the women accept me the meeting, so I need to show the best part of me. So okay, we can go to the Rosa Náutica, Cala. I
Yeah.
invest a lot, and finally the women only take a picture of the place and your
Yeah. Yeah.
and the foods, and in you don't you don't stay in the picture, so she upload to the social media.
By the way, you just gave an interesting insight there. What women want most of the time is just the picture. So if they just want a nice picture for their social media, why do we need to spend so much money in expensive restaurant? She can have a nice picture if you take her to the beach. If you take her to a nice place. So I think men have been overspending money because at the end, the woman just want a nice story for her social media.
Yes, in specific, women want to do a different activity,
Yeah,
uh, because I have a very when I am single, I have a rule to the poor women. You show a little bit uh, better restaurant, but I in the past I meeting a lot of uh, rich women. So that type of women, I can surprise them to go to a typical restaurant.
oh
So
shit.
that type of women, I I don't know how can I say, las tiro al piso.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
invite them breakfast in carretilla,
Yeah.
uh, go to the
Guarique. Guarique lifestyle.
Guarique, Tía
Guarique lifestyle.
Veneno,
Yeah,
something like that. And it's amazing. My dad never come to me on that place. And
that's so you change the context, right? So if they are poor,
exactly,
you just elevate, and if they are the rich, let's
exactly.
downgrade. Let's upgrade. That's
This
a
is the
good
key.
one.
This is
Good
the
shit.
fucking key.
Yeah, yeah, totally. I like that shit. I mean, it makes totally sense. It's like people crave. It's like people crave things that doesn't make sense for other people. I have seen, for example, like if you go to Óvalo Gutiérrez. Óvalo Gutiérrez is San Isidro, could be. What district is that shit? Óvalo Gutiérrez.
Surco,
Huh?
Surco, Óvalo
Sur-
Gutiérrez,
Óvalo
Surco.
Gutiérrez. It's like a nice place, like people have some money in that place. So you will see like very nice woman with a lot of poor guys if you go to the Starbucks there. And because they just want someone to talk. But at the same time, if you date some women sometimes like middle class, they want to go to the top restaurant. So it's good to know who is the target.
Yes, for me, the best plan for the first meeting is drink a coffee, go to the ice cream, uh, in go to walk in a park, because you want to talk a lot and enter in her mind. So because if the women it's a stupid person, you don't have to lose a lot of money in an expensive restaurant. It's better the women say, okay, today we are not going to fuck.
Yeah.
It's better she can say that in a park, in a coffee, in an ice cream, and
Yeah.
not in an expensive dinner in the Rosa
Totally.
Nautica when I need to pay the bill.
Yeah, yeah. The 500, the 500 sellers of the beer.
Exactly.
By the way, now that you talk about that, I was thinking that topic about the alpha dates and the beta dates. So the alpha dates, most of the time, is that just you walk with a woman and you start, study. You study the woman. The beta dates is that you go, as you mentioned, right, to this fancy restaurant, and she's the one analyzing you. So it's all about the context. Why she can analyze you when you're in the restaurant? Because you already pay, so you already give the first step. Now she can decide. In the alpha date, it's like you're walking with her. Of course, you invest maybe ice cream, the taxi, whatever, but you're almost free to walk away because you haven't paid any meals. So that free of walk away created tension, and now this is more interesting for her. If you pay attention to the faces of women when you are I like to compare, for example, this area of Larcomar, the area of Barranquito, Redondo, Macaja. When women are walking with guys there, you can see how their eyes are more focused in the guy than when they go to a restaurant, they are checking the cell phone.
Exactly. Totally agree. Totally agree.
Holy shit.
When when she are in the restaurant, in a, I don't know, in a rooftop maybe, she only take a photo of her drink and her the place, but never the man. You need to in the first meeting. I think you need to do something that she are more interested in you than you are more interested that she. I don't know how can if
Yeah, yeah,
I.
yeah, 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 totally, totally. I agree with that. Now there's something that people don't mention, that most of the time the guy who paid the dinner or the meal is not the guy who fuck, it's the next guy. So how do
Exactly.
you, okay, okay, we understand. Because I feel that like many times, like women go, the date perhaps, like till 11, 12, and always at 12 the message appear, like, hey, are you free? In that moment you need to take going one, fall like animal, you need to pick. Oh, so you also have the, okay, got it.
Yes, totally agree. The next man enjoy it. Enjoy
Yeah,
the women. No the loser who pay a expensive dinner
yeah.
for new women.
No, I believe that women enjoy that process. Like women like destroy. It's like they like destroying weak men, and they like to be controlled by a strong man. It's like it's in their nature. I think it's part of evolution, right? Evolution say, okay, try to destroy all the weak links of society, and for them the betas are the weak links.
Yes, the women in the most of the case want to be a, I don't know how can I say, reto,
Yeah, like a challenge, right?
like a challenge. The women think the drug addict man, the okay, I can change, I can
Yeah,
change them. Or I don't know. She only search a challenge to prove them to
yeah.
okay, I can to change that drug addict man, that
The
bad
criminal.
guy, that criminal,
The
that
Veneco. No,
exactly.
the Veneco never. You gotta change this guy. But yeah, yeah, totally. And I have a technique for all the women that only like to text. Because some women, I mean, like there are like stupid people, men and women, but there are women that they enjoy texting, but they just want to text to have attention, but they don't want to date exactly. So I found out when you have those people, you just stop responding until they tell you to go out. So that's my way, like no conversation on WhatsApp, just WhatsApp only for appointments.
Totally, totally agree.
Yeah.
Because maybe you can lose an interesting topic, and it's better talk uh, person to person
Mhm.
in a present moment, and because the women don't respect a lot the men who text all the time. It's a
Yeah.
bullshit. It's
Totally.
it's
Totally.
totally a
Totally.
bullshit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they have more power when they negotiate by text, because when they negotiate by text, there are 100 motherfuckers texting her. So that's why we want to take in the same way that when we are in dating apps, right? The first thing we want to move from the dating app to the WhatsApp fast, right? Because if we spend a dating app, we are done. The same happen, I think, with WhatsApp. We want to move it to real life. Tell me how is your how is your project doing? Because I understand you have this a travel agency, or what are you doing now? What is your project now in December, in the last part of December?
Well, now I'm create a videos in social media. I in the new year I will go to Arequipa.
Nice.
So
Amazing.
so in Arequipa I want to record three or four videos to the touristic place in Arequipa. Why you need to if you to the foreigners when arrive to Peru, you need to better include Arequipa in compare that Puno because Puno, in my opinion, I
It's bullshit. It's a
specific
shitty place.
in my opinion. Sorry for the
Ah,
Puneños.
yeah.
It's only have the Lake Titicaca and that's it.
Yeah.
Don't have another activity. Don't have another place. In Puno, it's too cold. Um, I don't know. But in Arequipa, have a totally different place to go, different activity. You can do a I don't know, kayak. Uh, you can do I don't know how can I say that sport. You can go mountain to mountain in a rail.
Oh, in a rail, right? Or
Yes.
how? Oh, okay. Is that the tram, the telesférico, the tram?
No, no, no. Forgot the name.
How to say in
Eh,
Spanish? Because it's I
las
can.
dos montañas que están lejos y hay una tira y tú te tiras amarrado de la tira y te
Ah,
vas.
got you, got you. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Point. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. It's yeah, yeah. That's a cool sport. By the way, I believe I think we discussed this before, but I believe like Peru is a good place to do tourism, but the people are very shitty marketeers. People don't know how to market Peru.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Totally agree. And in Arequipa have a very interesting place to very nice restaurants, very a lot of history because Arequipa is the white city. What
Because people are white, or for what reason?
No, because in Arequipa have the Misty
Oh,
and
okay.
all the city built in I say this in Spanish, to o sea, piedras volcánicas secas.
Hmm. Okay, okay, okay. So,
Por esta,
yeah. Let me try to think how to say. So we like piedra volcánica seca, right?
sí,
Dry white volcan rocks or something like that. Okay, that's an
something like
interesting shit. So they have a volcano there in Arequipa.
exactly a
Interesting.
a lot of volcans near to the Arequipa. For that reason, is the white city. Well,
Interesting. I thought it was
my,
due to cocaine.
no, no.
Okay, okay.
And
Yeah.
my next step in my project is create a YouTube videos focusing the tourism because the the last week I think what is the first action the foreigner when the foreigners want to go to Peru when they planning your trip what is the first action they don't enter to Google and search touristic guide. No, never do
Yeah.
that. The first action is okay, I will go to Peru. Okay, search Peru in YouTube.
Interesting.
It's the first action all the people and it's very similar when the Peruvian people go to Europe or we will go to another place or near
I
to
guess it's
Peru.
between YouTube and TikTok, right? Those two are the platform that people go to do research now.
Yes, but foreigners don't usually allot TikTok.
Interesting.
He trusts more in YouTube videos
Interesting.
because you look like more professional.
Okay, okay. Got it. Yeah.
And well, this is my next step.
Nice.
My other project is finally my gastronomic guide to Lima. Uh,
Nice.
It's a gastronomic guide. I will say, okay, I recommend you a lot. Go to that type of restaurant. I three different ways: Guariques, uh, uh, s- top restaurants, and luxury restaurant. Because when I guide foreigners, a lot of people only travel to eat,
Yeah,
to
that's true.
go to Maido, go to Central, go to that type of restaurants, and if they don't have the, I don't know how can I say it, reserva,
Ah, okay, okay. So they don't have the appointment. The
if they don't have the appointment of that restaurant or that two restaurants, they don't travel, they don't buy the plane, the
Okay, so it's like many events that have to happen at the same time, right? They need the reservation, they need the airplane ticket, a lot of logistics. Okay, makes sense. I was thinking something when you mentioned about the Arequipa and all the thing is that when I talk with tourists here in Peru, always the answer is the same. You know, it's like Lima, Cusco, Cusco, Lima. Sometimes it's, they go to Ica to do sandboard, but the options are very limited when you ask. It's like everybody reply you the same. So it's like I'm sure there are plenty of cities, restaurants, hotel, resorts that they have the capacity to receive tourists, but they just don't know how to advertise.
exactly because mm, in my opinion, when I ask to a foreigner where you will go, they never answer me a I will go to the jungle, to Iquitos,
Yeah,
Pucallpa. And Iquitos, Pucallpa, Tarapoto, it's very beautiful. You can eat very well, very nice and hot women. It's too easy to to have the proximity to selvatic women,
yeah.
and the jungle is nice, but in the they destiny don't never include in the, I don't know how can I
In
say
the
it,
agencies,
in the
in
agents,
the yeah,
yes,
totally. They
exactly,
never suggest that. Yes, and also for dating, I would say makes a difference, right? Like most foreign guys, they are dating women that are available on Tinder and Bumble, and they met in Larcomar, for example. In Larcomar, there is like that is a dating point for many couples there. But if foreign people will know how to immerse in the culture, in the Peruvian culture, they will have access to better options. I'm not saying that the Peruvian woman is the most beautiful woman in the world, but I'm gonna say that if you research, you find. So like
okay.
showing how to go to interesting. I like that shit.
Because when you enter more in a city, more more far away, I don't know how can I say pueblo,
Yeah, the village, the
the
village.
village
Yeah,
far away to the city, or the principal city, in case of if you go to Ica, uh, if you search in that places, you are the Coca-Cola in the desert.
yeah, totally. Yes,
It's not easier.
always it happen. Oh, I guess that's a way to make men move to travel, right? It's what I'm sure it's just sex the main reason why men travel because it's like women travel because they want to find like a nice picture, but most of the time men they just want to find new pussy.
Totally agree. For that reason, a lot of, not in Peru, more in Colombia, Venezuela, have uh, the slut touristing. A
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people go to Cartagena only for fact the weekend and they return to her wife.
Yeah, makes sense. A number. There's this guy, Dr. Orion, that I follow. He mentioned that, like, if you are in US and you want to date a woman between meals, going to dinner and whatever, you spend $350 just to have a date, and you don't know if you're going to have sex. If you come to Latin America for $350, you can have sex with a lot of people.
Totally,
Yeah,
totally. In Cartagena, Medellin, a lot of sluts, and it's a lot of uh, cheaper in compared to the slots in USA.
It's hard to say which is the best woman from Latin America because you can find beauty everywhere if you look, right? But I will say in general, like Colombia has very interesting people there.
My girlfriend is Colombia. It's a
Nice. Good
Colombian,
deal. Good job. Good job.
and it's another culture because
Yeah.
she only the I forgot how can I say the uñas,
And the nails.
the nails always ready, always,
Mm.
always. She she all the time be careful with her body, her creams in the face. She in her culture, it's minimum you can go one one time in 2 weeks to the I don't know peluquería.
Yeah, to the hairstyle. To the
The
hairstyle. Yeah.
hairstyles all the
Yeah.
time. It's another culture because the Peruvian women never if she do the uñas, it's
Yeah, the
like
nails. The
the
nails. Yeah, yeah.
nails 4 times in the year, and
Yeah.
she never only go to the peluquería for a specific moment
For events. Yeah, yeah.
for
That's totally
events,
for
only
events.
for events. She don't want to look good all the time. She only look uh, good in the picture of that event.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. By the way, that's another green flag, green or red flag. When you are dating a woman, how much she produced for the date, right? So if she like yes with a hoodie, she doesn't give a fuck about you. But she dress okay. Now we're talking about. Uh I asked you about the Colombian women because for example I can see some patterns like Venezuelan women. I mean, most of the, I mean, I have some experience, no wow experience, but some experience with Venezuelan women. They have good body, but they are temper. They tend to be very angry all the time, so they get angry easily. Colombian women are more feminine. I feel more feminine energy in them.
Totally, 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 totally. And she she talk like she's single. She moderate her voice to her voice sounds nice, nice sounds hot.
That's true.
So it's a lot of more feminine to compare because uh, I have my opinion that Argentinian uh, women, she when you go to a meeting to Argentinian women, she dress her national football t-shirt. She go in the sandals to the meeting, only her mate.
Eh,
Ah, te hablan así, oye, guacho,
eh,
not sounds, no, don't sounds great, her voice. The
And they
Colombian,
break balls. And by the way, the Argentina women, they break balls a lot. So they look nice, but they really make your balls heavy. You know, they are annoying.
totally.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Yeah, there is a one that I like a lot is the women from Uruguay because it's like you still have the beauty of like Argentinian woman, but it's softer. It's closer to what I would say a Colombian woman, right? Like it's something that you
Yeah,
feel comfortable around. I think that's something that men don't consider that much. Men only consider beauty, right? But it's also beauty plus how do I feel during and after the date.
totally.
Yeah,
The Brazilian women are in the same way the Colombian women.
yeah,
She talk very feminine. Uh, she, I don't know how can I say, se alistan, se
yeah.
preparan
Yeah,
better.
they produce. They
She
produce.
producing
Yeah.
compare the Peruvian women, the Argentinian women.
I
It's
I
totally
guess
different.
I guess with Peruvian, not just with Peruvian women, I would say with Peruvian culture, right? We say we are going to get ready when we see the opportunity. But what we don't understand as Peruvian is that in order to see the opportunity, we need to get ready first.
Totally.
Yeah.
Um, it's in the you need to produce a lot, and it's more expensive when you are women because your long hair,
Yeah,
your
it's annoying.
your I forgot how can I say uñas,
Yeah,
and
the nails, the
the
hair.
makeup, but the men's it's a for me it's a rule. If you go out of your home, your house, you need to look good, to look
Yeah.
better. If you want to open a conversation in a public transport, you know you look good, so you can approximate more. If you go out of your house looking like shit, if you see the love of your life walking in the park, you don't have produce to open the conversation
Yeah.
because you look like
Like a
bad.
beggar, como un mendigo, like a beggar. Yeah.
Exacto.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
only for men it's afeitarse, lavarse,
Take a
clean,
shower. Many people forget to take a
take a shower, clean her
Yeah,
face,
yeah, yeah, for real.
you dress a good clothes, and good clothes it's not in the weight of your clothes need to do expensive, it's
Yes.
only clean clothes.
Yeah, that fit well. That fit well to your body.
Exactly.
I'm happy that you learned that in an early stage because that took me for me years to learn. I remember I used to go to the gym, and in my mind was if I'm going to the gym, why I'm going to pull like good t-shirts, right? Why bothering? But then you realize, oh, actually, at the gym, you can see women that later you will see in events or maybe in the neighborhood, right? So you need to look all the time because for women, if they just see you like ugly or in a bad presentation one time, like women are the opposite of men in all the sense, right? So men, if we see a nice woman on Instagram, we keep that image. Women always keep the worst image of you. So that's why we need to try to look as good as possible all the time.
Exactly, the
Yeah.
men's need to produce because it's more cheaper when you are a man,
Yeah.
real
Totally
man.
cheaper. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
No,
cheaper.
no, like a false man that
Yeah,
needs
yeah.
to, I don't know how can I say, depilarse las cejas, el
Yeah, yeah,
arequipe.
yeah.
No, it's a false, it's an impostor.
No rainbow, no LGBTQ men, a real
Exactly.
man. Yeah,
A
yeah,
real
totally.
man only take
Yeah.
a shower, put good clothes, have the attitude to the, when you see the opportunity to open the conversation, trust in you. Because I tell an experience when I was 16 years old. I playing soccer with my friends in the RIMAC. I study my high school, my elementary school, all my school. I study in the RIMAC. So and I playing
Rimac, you mean
soccer
the district, right? The
at
Rimac, the
the
district.
RIMAC district. Yes.
Okay, okay.
And I playing soccer with my friends, and when finally the the time to the play, one friend said me, "Hey, uh, maybe we can go to a party." And in that moment, I looking a shit. S- I don't know how can I say sudado el polo.
Yeah, yeah. You were wet, you were dirty. Yeah,
You
totally.
are wet, you are dirty. In that moment, I dress my football shoes,
Yeah, like
my
shit. Yeah, you were like
like
shit. Yeah,
very shit. But in that moment, I believe on me. Dije, okay,
that's
I will go to the party y la voy a romper.
yeah, yeah,
And that's it. When I go to a party, I I have the good energy to invite a girl to dance in the middle of the house, and I have better energy that in compared than other men have produced a lot.
That, by the way, that's an interesting one, the energy, because it's like the I call that the ping-pong energy. So the ping-pong energy is like you believe you are going to have the outcome anyway. So when you trust a lot yourself, women always ask themselves why he trusts so much himself. So, and also another one that I found out, especially with beautiful women, is beautiful women are used to scare guys. So always guys are afraid when they are close to them. So when they see that you are comfortable, they start asking questions. Why he's comfortable? Maybe he's used to be in this environment with other beautiful women. So that gives you extra points immediately.
Totally agree. Maybe in that part, I can connect with the last video. Uh, Remember the surf instructor uh, in most of the time fuck her
Of
students
course. How I will never forget that thing. Of course. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
because in that moment the man, not important if he's beautiful, ugly, it's in his her habit, está en
Yeah.
su habitat,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
totally.
she feel very comfortable. Mm, it's not a lot of the place because you need to trust in you. You need to believe in you. You are the man in that
Yeah.
moment. If the women say no, fuck it, okay, no problem. I pass to the next women and
Yeah. Yeah. The
I have the
logistics,
energy.
the energy, also the logistics, right? I can pivot from this woman to the other one. You mentioned something interesting there is the place. For example, when you have a male dog and a person have a female dog, usually they bring the female dog to the male dog house because that's his place, so he will be stronger. That's a mistake that sometimes guys do. They try to explore new places with a woman. You never explore new places with a woman. You go first by yourself, you study, and then you bring the woman.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Totally agree.
yeah, yeah.
If if you have a date to the to a woman and you will go to a restaurant, it's better you you went to that restaurant in the past because you can recommend. Oh, I can recommend that dish. I recommend that drink. It's so nice. And you okay? The woman. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
And not in the most of case. Okay, the women not know this place and you don't know nothing about this place. It's not a good idea. In specific for the first meeting or the second meeting, you will have the security of everything.
yes, agree with that. Uh, I mean, like, I guess that's why it's good to have friends, like male friends, also because with male friends they recommend you the points, right? I don't know if this happened with your friends, but sometimes they, Jose, there is a cheap hotel that looks nice in this place, you know. So like your male friends give you the tips, and they okay, you can save money. But
So
a lot of guys they spend all their money instead of like spending time with their friends, their male friends. They try to spend all the time with the girlfriend, and they start losing this masculine energy because they are not surrounded with the strong people anymore.
totally agree. Um, if you feel security about the place, about the dinner, about the the environment, you really you are more security and the women feel more okay. This is the man.
Totally, totally. This is the alpha. I have a question for you before wrapping this call, before closing the call. How cell phone disrupt the surfing industry or the surfing practice? Because for example in the gym practice surfing disrupt a lot. It's like people, you know, like they do an exercise every 5 minutes because they are scrolling like huevonazos. That's in the fitness, of course, because they can bring the cell phone. In the surfing they I mean it's difficult to bring the cell phone to the water, right? But do you think people spend too much time like out of the beach without surfing because they are scrolling, or is like surfers are immune to the cell phone problem? How do you feel the situation?
Okay, Uncle Balta, it's an interesting topic you have two ways: the real surfer and people who are surfers only in the summer season.
Oh, got you. Yeah,
Because it's very similar to the gym. In January and February, a lot of pajeros taking
yeah,
a photo in the gym. Okay, new year, new exercise,
yeah,
new me.
totally. Yeah,
And
totally.
you know, okay, in July, this motherfucker don't go to the gym.
Yeah, yeah,
It's very similar to the people surfing. When you are in the ocean all the time, you need to stay in the present moment, because
yeah,
if the waves are coming, you need to paddle out. If you want to see a good wave, you need to, okay, I don't know how can say, estoy atento.
yeah,
So
yeah. You're
it-
ready. You're aware.
they're, very similar when a fighter are in the jaula in
Yeah,
the
in the
UFC.
cage.
Okay,
Totally. Yeah,
now I need to pay a lot of attention of everything. It's very similar in the ocean, because all the people stay in the present. So if you open a conversation in the ocean, you have like 70-30
yeah,
probability to she can respond you, because in, in that moment she, okay, give me a second, my AirPods close,
yeah,
my
yeah,
I don't know, is
yeah,
and scrolling her phone. No, she stayed
yeah,
in the moment. So
totally.
it's 100% minimum. She look at you,
Yeah,
and it's a lot in compared to the gym, because
yes,
a lot of people talk to the women, and the women don't look at them and, okay, motherfucker.
yeah.
But
Oh,
in the ocean, it's more easier, and it's more easier to meet women, because no the waves not are coming all the time, because the waves are coming like 5
yeah,
minutes, and then 10 minutes no waves, and you
yeah,
are sitting in the point waiting for the wave, and you see around them, and, okay, how how was your date, and you can
yeah.
open very easy the conversation, because
Totally.
she only in that moment she only waiting a wave, and you
Yeah, yeah,
too. So you can share a sport, you can share a similar activities, because we are waiting for another wave, and it's more easier to meet a
totally.
women in the ocean, because out the ocean, well, a lot of probabilities, because uh, I in a case I have the opportunity to teach a couple comes to a surfing lesson, but the men don't know swim, and it's very ridiculous.
Yeah.
How can you want to surfing if you don't know swim? But the women know swim, so I only enter to her girlfriend in the ocean,
That's
and I
embarrassing
have
for him.
1 hour only talk to them,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
very, and boyfriend are out the ocean only see. It's very
by the way, I have seen the same scenario play out with the couples that go to the gym. The trainer send the man to one corner and he send the woman to his place. And then he start training only the woman. And always he fuck the woman, even though the man is paying for the. But it's interesting the overlaps between surfing and training. It's insane. Okay, my friend, this was a good call. I want to congratulate you. Your English is improving fast. Like your English level somehow is scared in two calls. So thank you for your time. Let's see. Perhaps you're available tomorrow. We can do another one.
exactly.
Okay,
Tomorrow we can do another one.
okay, my friend. So we wrap the call and we'll keep in touch. Nos seguimos en contacto. Hermano,
Thank
suerte.
you.
Dale.
Fíjate.